One proposition facing high amounts of support is Proposition 6.
Eyewitness News reporter Lena Folk joins us in studio with a look at with a closer look into the ballot measure. Lena?
Yeah, Michael Rochelle, Proposition 6 would end forced labor in our state prison systems, amending the United States Constitution. And while I did not hear back from anyone possibly opposing the measure, those in favor say it is a historical milestone for California voters to take advantage of.
I think it's important for voters to understand that we still have an exception to slavery in our state constitution, which essentially Prop 6 seeks to remove.
It's a great time to be a part of the voting population because we have the opportunity to change history as we know it.
In the Constitution, the 13th Amendment states neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States. But nearly 180 years later, that exception could change for California's prison population if voters approve Prop 6.
They were sentenced to prison. That is true. But once the community understands that they did their part, they've elected these people into office to ensure that they have been committed to CDCR, right? The Department of Rehabilitation. They should understand the punishment ends there.
Community Interventions founder Usidra Osby tells Eyewitness News that she's been out in the community educating and advocating for people to vote yes on Prop 6, and says a supportive vote means the end to modern slavery in California.
Forced labor equates to slavery. This is America, the land of the free.
Assemblymember Lori Wilson authored the initiative and says it is a moral obligation.
When we have forced labor in there, when we have this exception clause that says I can force you to work, that means I'm prioritizing work over rehabilitation. And that's not the name of our Department of Corrections.
If passed, Assembly Bill 628 will become law, allowing state prisons to create a voluntary work program incorporated with rehabilitation. $1.18 million has been invested in support, with no reported financial contributions opposing the proposition. A known opponent is the California Republican Party, but the Kern County Republicans did not respond to multiple requests for comment. In her ballot recommendations, local conservative political advisor Kathy Abernathy says to vote no because, quote, my kids didn't break the law that I know of, and they had mandatory work requirements. Consultant for the Prop 6 campaign, Esteban Nunez, spent 6 years in prison and says forced labor is a large part of the incarceration cycle. He also says involuntary work interfered with his personal rehabilitation during his sentence.
Regardless of how much I was trying to better myself, forced labor was just the utmost priority. And it really took me years to get into a job assignment that allowed me the flexibility to take part in therapy programs and Alcoholics Anonymous.
Prison labor can consist of heavy machinery work, food service, and cleaning. Most inmates are paid less than $1 an hour.
The works will still be done. What also is going to happen is people will be able to take advantage of these other opportunities within prison so that when people come out of prison, they are not liabilities to society, they are assets.
Assemblymember Wilson also said that Prop 6 is part of the Reparations Task Force, which was put in place to address the history of systematic racism and discrimination within California. In studio, Lena Folk, Eyewitness News.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Murcia with Eyewitness News Bakersfield Now on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel where we have tons of great content to choose from. While you're here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button right there. That way you can stay up to date on all the things related within Kern County. Thanks for watching.